Hello, hello.
Begging for another remains.
Hey, how's it going? So, I'm in a mode now where I must... I think, where I have to use a Saluvius Spirit Ash in order to get... There we go. That one. I have to use it in order to get my... Yep, I'm pretty sure she's a healer. Let's not try. Alright, I need stuff to be more interesting. Oh! Dive, dive. Run! Hey, how about some of that healing? How about some of that healing? There we go. Love it. Yeah, like I said. Alright. So now we should be able to go back to here, wrong user eyes, to Saluvius, and hopefully I should be able to buy spirit ashes from him. She's an interesting one. The problem is that players suck at tanking. I don't care how much of a build you do. It just, you're never going to be as good a tank as a mob is. So having a healer available is handy, but yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. But I like loaded up with the most potent tanky build. You still get 2 or 3 shot by bosses.
Begging for another remain.
I want a new puppet.
Quite the keen paramour,
Yeah, you have to. I had to use the puppet at least once.
Each and every I can hardly. Oh dear. Why don't you? If you can, the soul of every. And once. Oh yes.
Obtain a puppet. I need a star shard. But that's the one that I want, is Dung Eater, is this one. I know where there's a ton of star shards. But it's much deeper in, and I wanted to get him now. Where can I find another star shard? Hey. Alright, well, if I have 4, I have 4. I need 5 to buy Dung Eater. Alright, where is this? I don't even know which one this is. There's supposed to be a dungeon there. Comes Old Altus Tunnel. Let's see. I'm hoping to find where that one is. I just don't know. Yeah. It would imply that it's up there. Oh, there's a magma dragon back here I haven't played with yet. Oh, no, that's not where I am. Never mind. There are these, and they're mean. Let's see. Nope. That. And that. Why am I in the mountains? Wait, why is Ike in the mountains? I'm not sure I understand the question. I've purposefully not yet killed Radon. Yeah. So I have purposefully not killed Radon yet, because I haven't finished the other quest lines that would be blocked once I do. But the thought is certainly appreciated. Yeah, I have access to Rivers of Blood now, but it's just, it's like, I don't know. Oh. That I can fix, thank you. Is the game too loud? Is it the game's loud or I'm quiet? Okay. That's on TikTok. Let's see. No, not yet. Wait, the spell Comet? Like Comet of Azure or just Comet? I have Comet. But not the big pulsing one. Not Comet of Azure. I think that's the one, right? The really hardcore? Yeah, I have Comet. weirdly, I'm not sure I know media sound. I'm not seeing in. Yes, that I have. I have the staff. Um, sorry, I'm. The game is the reason why you're seeing a blank screen is because I have to screen grab. Oh, anyway, it's a long story. I'm multi-streaming, and then I have to run TikTok separately. And I honestly can't figure out an obvious way to turn the volume down of the game in TikTok. It is not obvious which of these things under the audio mixer, if that's even what it is there. Well, yes, but then I'm also turning it down for everything else. All right, I'll do it that way. Fair enough. I can fix my sound at my headset. All right, let's see. System. You get to watch it all. See if that's better. All right. That's weird. Wait. That's not right. Hold on. Okay, this audio is better, thank you. Something's wrong here. Hold on. Okay, so here are my two weapons, right? I've got Regal Scepter is set to 9, and I have Meteorite Staff. Okay, this is Regal Staff. Does 970. Meteorite. Okay, never mind. The last one it hit for 1,000. Maybe it's because it was a surprise attack? I don't know. Alright, never mind. This is what I expected. I just picked up Alright. Yeah, anyway, I specifically changed my sort of path, my trajectory, to avoid dropping the meteorite down. Oh. Ratso. That's what I get for paying attention. What? I'm gonna die right here. Alright, let's see if we can't do this a little bit less dumb. I could ride around like crazy, but... Yeah, I actually had the problem that I couldn't upgrade stuff enough to make it better than what I already had. Anyway. Huh. That's funny. Sacramento buds. See, there should be something out here. Nope, guess not. Oh, invasion. Forgot about her. Dive, thank you. Oh, she beat me to it. 666, nice little last bit of damage. I forgot that she invaded. So, Magma Shot, it is a bread and butter spell because of the additional after damage. It does a ton. Here, I'll show you my stats. I know that they go for different builds. This spell set is actually, you know, first off, I generally don't go with sort of this traditional stuff. I do, it's fun. It's a highly effective spell. And most of the time, I'm reliant on Rocksling, because who wouldn't be? It's with the Meteorite Staff offhand. It's still a wicked amount of damage for the FP that you spend to get it, and it breaks people really well, right? And that's an offhand shot with a Meteorite. That's not even with the big staff. Yeah, it's... I know that there's like these sort of perfectly curated builds, and power to them. I mean, they're not wrong. I've done some of those. I've done some of the sort of curious builds that you can do, but it's never been a huge thing for me. I mean, I've played them just for the fun of it, to, you know, whoa, what's this build like? What's it going to do? And all that. All right. Oh, there's another one of those guys. So I didn't come here to fight them. I'm actually looking for an instance that apparently I haven't found yet. I don't know why Faith would be on Magma. I guess it would depend on the gear that you have. Right? Lava doesn't take anything specifically from Faith. I mean, it's still magic. It's not an incantation. It does? I don't think you're wrong, but that's interesting. That's easily tested. I gotta look up where to get to that stupid entrance. There's an entrance somewhere around here. I have no idea how to get to it. And either there's not... hold on. Oh, okay. I know what's there. Alright, hold on. I want to test that. If that's true, that's a reason for me to add Faith. I've just been avoiding it. Magma's not my main thing. Interesting. Well, we'll go to the basic testing grounds to see how much damage we can do. And that's going to be... Where do we want to go? Let's go to this guy. Lots of mobs to kill. Oh. And my default Ash is Marionettes, which, by the way, are OP. Oh, Faith. Alright, so I'm going to specifically not use charge versions for testing, but if I remember correctly, I should have a Faith. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave everything the same except leave that blank. And I'm going to target this guy. 107, 359, 359. All right. So 359. 107, 359. And now I'm adding 5 faith. And that was uncharged. It was just the regular cast, offhand, meteorite staff. Nothing goofy. $359. So it didn't increase when he was using his shield. That was still $359. Well, when his shield was up. Are you sure it scales off faith? Yeah, that changes other stuff. All I'm scales from off both int and faith, right? Does it scale for whichever one's higher? Or does it scale off both? So this is still the faith, right? $107 when he had his shield up, which is the same as it was before, and $359 when his shield was down, right? 107, 359. Okay. I mean, so that's 107, 359. That's with a faith of 19. So I'm just taking off the 2 fingers heirloom. We're now at faith 14. 107, 359. Ah, come on. $107. It's the same. 107. 359. So, is the scaling so small that 5 points won't make a difference? Help me out here, man. This is with the Graven School Talisman. I mean, I don't know if that makes a difference. It shouldn't. But I'm seeing no... Between a faith of 14 and a faith of 19, I see no difference in damage. For that spell, at least. So, what did I have here? Alright, I had this guy. Alright, back to the insanity that I was at. How many... 41k, okay. Sorry, just doing a rune check. Yeah, how do I get there? This is the one I'm trying to get to. Well, let's do the Seathwater Cave. Which is... Seawater River. Oh! Thought I avoided it. Apparently not. Two keys. I like how it says use a stone sword key, but you're using two. I don't remember what's in here. Oh, one-way trip. All right. Oh. Does that look poisony down there? It does. Oh, come on. I have a bad feeling about this. But Magma Shot is a great spell to have handy. Oh. No, 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 no. I think it's the only thing that's useful against those stupid blobs. Oh. That looks like rats. Because it is rats. Because it is rats. Oh. Oh, on my head even. Ow. should have paid closer attention. Like there. I know. Boring, boring. Well, when anybody asks why, now you know. That's the way I came in. That was where the rats were, so now I'm heading up there. There should be a little cropping right there. Oh. Get him. Boom. This time I'll let him turn a little bit. There we go. You figure with a pile of bodies there, they'd start to wonder, huh, maybe I shouldn't go there. This all looks familiar. Well, anyway. Not that it matters that much. What? Seriously? Rocksling, baby. Will it reach? That's the big question. Usually when they go that quick, they do. Alright. I want to explore up around there. Can I get up there from here? Doesn't look like it. There must be a way. Can I jump up these? Maybe? Nope, seems not. And there's nothing there. Alright, well, if I can get up there, I don't know how. What's over here? That looks like a way down. Huh. Really? It's down over here. Ah, that's not going to reach. This is how I get up to that other area. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. And in there, there's those guys. That's the one that goes down there. Pick up crystal cave moss, because that's what I need more of. I don't think so. What are we hitting for? Ah, mushroom. Alright, so the mushroom outfit is good against rot. Now, I cannot emphasize this enough. In this game, there is almost nothing any of these armor suits do that will actually counteract an ability enough that it matters that much. There is a minor exception in this case, because if you load out as much anti-rot as you can, the run across the rotten lake is definitely easier, but it's only because you're exposed to the lake for so long. That's the only reason why. So keep that in mind, that if you... Let me give you an example. This is a math problem, right? Set all other stuff aside. If the spell that you're trying to cast costs 15 FP, and you have 100 FP, right? So you have 100 to use, and it costs 15 each. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. 105, you don't have enough FP. You can cast that spell 6 times. It doesn't matter that you still have 5 left. 5 isn't 15, right? It could cost 60 each. You still can only cast it 6 times. It could cost 14 each. You can still only cast it 6 times. So getting an increase of FP that isn't enough to cast another spell in itself doesn't matter. So if putting all of your maximum rot avoidance on means that you can spend... you have to heal yourself 10 times to get from point A to point B, and without all that stuff, you still have to heal yourself 10 times from point A to point B, it doesn't matter. You're still spending all the same resources. It just looks a little better. Right? It's like racing to a red light. Right? Whether you drive 50 miles an hour at a red light or 20 miles an hour up to a red light, you're stopped for 3 minutes. It doesn't matter how fast you got there. Right? You're still stuck at that red light for however long that red light takes. So, in fact, racing to it and getting there faster just means you're sitting still longer. That's psychological. It doesn't matter, right? So, I think one of the things that so many people that play this game fail to understand when they're looking at what the numbers do, this is not an even system by ones. It's a stepper system. And the steps depend on how much each lump does, whether it's a heal or a damage hit or a crit or whatever. It's however much that does as a stepper function, right? So each time you advance, and then you advance, and then you advance, right? That's each time. It's a stepper that moves through that system. Adding one of anything doesn't necessarily make any difference. I can still only cast it 10 times. This is not new to this game. This existed in EverQuest. This existed in World of Warcraft. It's all the games have the same issue. When you're deciding what to do, gear, spells, everything else, that's what you have to look at. You have to look at the math that goes behind it if you want to min-max what the thing is. So, yeah, if I can make Rivers of Blood do 5% more damage, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't kill the boss in any less hits, it doesn't matter. Right? It has to kill the boss in one less hit, so the boss dies that much faster. It doesn't matter. Again, the math will tell you what actually occurs. If you're watching me on TikTok in portrait mode, picture that's behind me is backpacking. And if you happen to be a cheerleader, that was a trip with Liam and Grayson, both my kids, and my wife. Okay. All right, soapbox finished. It's math, and it's easy math. That's the thing. It's not like it's hard math. Let's see. So we're going to heal. And we're going to see what comes next. Oh, was that whole area? That's that whole area. All right, go back in here. Flame, cleanse me. I'm not sure if we jump into the fight or not, so I'm not going to pretend that we may or may not do one or the other. Okay. We're going to hope that 3 is enough. It should be. Is that red? Somebody landed here and died. Oh no, rats! Look, they got their sword out. Nope, not quick enough. Oh. Usually it's downhill. Just wanted to remind us that we're mortal. I know what that look is. Alright. I don't know what's in here, so we're about to find out together. But I'm not going to play. Oh, no, 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 no. Drink, 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 drink. Pressing the button, it's just not doing it. Oh, that sucks. All right. Yeah. Alright, so we don't need you. We need you. I hate that spell. Nope. That one. Make sure we're not heavy. Yep, medium load. Alright, good stuff. Really rather not lose all those runes, but hey. Oh, what'd I get? Rune Arc. Nice. You know what? That's a sign. That's a sign. We'll take it. And I'll put that on too. And downhill we go. Alright, let's see. That's what I thought. So that Kindred of Rot exaltation is actually... So that's part of an interesting build. It's a... Where is it? It's part of the build where what you do is you intentionally poison yourself. And it increases your attack power. I think there's an even more powerful version of the same thing somewhere. Hold on. I think there's a more powerful version of the same thing that people use. That's this place. We're done. I do not feel compelled to climb back out. All right. Care about any of those guys. Oh, I probably should have rested back there. I don't even know what these are for. I'm sure it's some crafting thing. Ah! Oh, I've been here. Never mind. But I did not go around the corner. I've done the Jarberg, if you prefer, quest lines. I don't think that I've done the Alexander quest enough to find him here. Which doesn't really matter. Leave. Now, obviously, this next one... So, Golden Order out there, bringing freedom to you whether you want it or not. Alright, so check this out. Never underestimate the power of the marionette soldiers. There they go. Marionette soldiers, they do so much damage. And I have a theory about why they work so well. First off, no one seems to believe me. I don't care. So, the marionette soldiers have a unique thing that they do, which is they hit often. Most other things sort of come in, swipe, 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 and then that's it. They're done with the hitting. Right? Yep, so Alexander's not here yet. He'll be in that spot where someone actually did whatever that is. Where are my raisins? Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. So, marionette soldiers hit often. They just keep pummeling and keep pummeling and keep pummeling, right? And so the poise on the mob never gets to replenish. Or at least it replenishes way less. So they just keep hitting and hitting and hitting. They're small hits, but every time the poise meter's trying to increase and it keeps getting stuck. So when you do your big hits, you go slam it down, slam it down, slam it down, and you can break stuff easier just because they're pummeling them with arrows. They also, for mobs that get kind of confused and they're like, whatever hit me last is what I'm going to chase, man, they're always hitting them last. Ah, come on. These are all relatively small, but every rune counts, right? I think we got them all. I know what's up here. They're going to check out their buddy. Hey, who killed Bob? I know who killed Bob. The question is, where's the bear? There it is. Alright, so we have a purpose here. See this statue? There's something in it. It's probably rune. It's probably like a one I don't need anymore, but good example. Oh, is that gonna do it? Almost. That'll do it. Maybe. Hello. Lame. That doesn't seem right. There it is. Ah. Oh, there's guys in there. Hold on. Ow. Uh-oh. Alright. Now it's actually getting kind of scary. Ah. There we go. I'm gonna fall off. Ah. Now he's gonna go home. You're not playing fair. Love it. I'm gonna go down there and check that in a second. First, I'm gonna pick up this lily. Trina's lily. Oh, there's a dude there. That's funny. And our prize today is Smithing Stone 6. And there's something up there, so we'll do that. Oh, hey. Huh. Oh, I remember this place. There's some bad mojo here. Those Iron Maidens. I don't really need it, but just for giggles. I also have to remember that I've got a rune running, so this is not normally how I will do here. Oh, there was an Iron Maiden here. Maybe I remembered wrong. Oh, there is. Oh, ow. Nope. Ah, come on. There we go. Nope. All those sheep. Sacramental Bud. Oh, I have bad feelings about this place. Jesus, I'm trapped. Oh, missed. Hey, I ain't ashamed of doing it this way. So they can't possibly have thought when they designed this game that they were going to avoid people playing it this way. I mean, this is like the design. Right. Let's see if we can't do this in one shot. Well, two. So first we do that. Then we do this. Oh, one shot did it. It's like you would have had better luck if you ran at me. Come at me, bro. And there is that star shard I wanted. So that'll let me buy Dung Eater as a ash. Right. Another memory stone I don't need. Comet to Azure. Now we're talking. If I even have the int for it. I do. But I need another spell slot. And that spell slot is going to come from here. Just so we play with this a little bit, just so you can see the awesomeness that is Comet Azure. Oh, wait, let me pick this stuff up. And this is not, I don't have the items that make this more powerful. Oh, there's nothing here. I'm not going to play with it here. I'm going to go back to Salubius and get my new ash. Good thing for them. Oh wait, is there something here? There is. Oh, come on.
Begging for another lesson. The remain.
And Dung Eater.
You're proving to be quite the puppeteer. I've not had an apprentice.
Alright, now I'm gonna go back here. Level up stuff. And I changed my faith and I saw no change in damage, going back to what Solieri of Astora said. I'm not saying they're wrong, but I went from between 14 and 19, no damage difference. So I don't know if maybe it uses the higher of the two, which faith is definitely not higher. Hold on.
Well, I took you no matter, it's all as out your own.
Can't strengthen either of these. I don't have a 9 or an ancient. Could torque up the bow. Those are things I use all the time. Alright.
Are you here for spirit?
I am here for spirit tuning. I still don't have a great... Oh, okay, these guys are great. But I want him. I don't have a Ghost 3. Can I buy Ghost 3? Nope, those are all grave. I have to figure out where to get the bell bearing for those. Let's add that level in. Really? I can't. To find the ghost glovewort picker's bell, I have to go into Narcon. And that means, I think I know where it is, and that means that I have to kill Radon, which I was trying not to do. Urgh. Yeah. There's some in the Seofer River. All right, I'm going to do this. Let's see. Okay, so I'm doing things in a weird order. Um, so let's get even weirder. Let's get even weirder. Nope, that's not weird enough. Yeah, that's not weird enough. Forsaken. Frenzied Flame Prescription, I think. We'll know in a moment. So if we were going to do the Frenzied Flame ending, we would do the end, all of that. That would be in here. If you've never done it, I would recommend. All right. Those ants, by the way, are like a serious pain. There we go. Just looking to see. Yep. These ones only need a tap. They just instantly explode. Oh. Oh, I have to hit the tail for that. Usually when those pop, you get a fat rune. There you go. There's something there. Smithing Stone 6. It's funny. I can buy those. Like I said, I'm doing stuff kind of out of order. There's something here. No. Is there something here? No. Hidden path ahead. No, there's not. Never mind. Is there any reason to jump down there? No. There's a reason to be down here, which is a formic rock. Get used to this. There's another place where you end up doing a lot of this. This, by the way, is one of the really good, a really good reason to make sure you've killed anything that might shoot at you from afar. It's like, what a weird place for someone to be. There we go. Oop. Come on, with gratuitous Dukist Herba back there. Gotta have all of that around, of course. Oh, shoot. That was almost a disaster. Ah. Don't see anything up there. Come on. There we go. Of course there's something up there. Golden arrows. Fair enough. I have plenty of those. There's a merchant for those. Alright, so now we look for more. I don't see any. What I want to know is, can I make it over there? There's no way. Yep, it's too far. Just looking to see if there's any way down into that area. I doubt it. That's something I think they want to keep you away from. Maybe not. What I'm wondering is there some way can I get down here? Oh, I can definitely get down there. Oh, that changes everything. There it is. Oh, yeah. So, I don't think cheating is really the right word. I didn't cheat. This is clearly a way to get here. I just didn't expect to be able to get here at this time. I highly doubt... This is a two-way street? There's no way. So, okay. See this coffin? This is the end of a ride, not the beginning. The end of the ride starts off, well, somewhere else. And at the very end of this area that you go to, you can get into a coffin. Why? I don't know why someone would think at the end of a dungeon that's just managed to utterly annihilate you that they would think, oh, we should jump into a coffin now. But be that as it may, it's still something that's there. So, and this is where you end up. I've done this route that I just took before. I just never tried to get back here. So I was a little bit surprised that I can. Which is, it's cool. I don't think... I have a bad feeling that I am unable to summon ashes. Which means, if I'm going to cheese this the way that I often do, I'm going to have to cheese it a different way. Oh no, that's new. Ow. 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 I've never had him get up on the tree before. I wonder if they made him smarter. Alright. That's gonna change a bunch of stuff. Good to know. First and foremost, I have to get my runes back. Nope. Maybe up here. Oops. It is always ultimately the goal to find a new cheese. Uh-oh. Do not tell me this guy's going to figure out how to get up on this one. Where'd he go? Or did he reappear? Oh, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely going to end up cheesing this fight. So, then he'll teleport back over there. I know. But if they didn't want us to cheese, they shouldn't have made it possible. I wonder. Nope. He survived that? It's kind of wild. That's okay. He probably won't survive this. Why would I be sorry about that? Alright. Now, here's the key. There's ants up there. Will that reach? It will not. Oh shit, it's that kind.